In F. Scott Fitzgerald's book, The Great Gatsby, Gatsby's focus on the past prevents him from ever meaningfully moving forward in life, which leads to him being stuck chasing a goal he lost long ago. In other words, Gatsby is like that one dude who peaked in high school and won't shut up about it. Can't repeat the past? Why, of course you can! Is genuinely something this guy says. He is not in a good place mentally. Dude's absolutely stacked though. Repeating the past is a very common topic in The Great Gatsby, mainly for Gatsby himself. Can't be with Daisy? Have an affair with her. Can't marry Daisy? Try to tell her husband she never loved him. Neither of those work? Die. Hey, say what you want about the guy, but he's got life all figured out. But anyway, this singular quote puts most, if not all of Gatsby's mental philosophy on display. He thinks that no matter what, the past can be repeated. And look where repeating the past got him. Totally alive and well, I heard he's making a great recovery. Let's do some past repeating ourselves and talk about what Gatsby said to Tom. Your wife doesn't love you. She's never loved you. She loves me. He wanted things to be like they were so badly that he was actively attempting to convince Daisy she had never, not even once, loved Tom. This escalation of the already forming argument between Gatsby and Tom is what eventually led to him never being able to repeat the past or be a better person to move forward. Cause he was murked.
He did the same joke about 3 times already. I don't think it's funny anymore.
Not even by anyone cool either. It was an old guy whose wife got crazy taxied by Daisy. Gatsby, my guy, your street cred is gone. Here's the last quote I'll be going over, and it may just be the saddest one. This isn't exactly a quote, but it's from the book. If you have an issue, you can fight me after class. The nature of Mr. Tossop's composition eluded me, because just as it began, my eyes fell on Gatsby, standing alone on the marble steps and looking from one group to another with approving eyes. This appears fairly early in the book, so I believe it's a part you're supposed to look back on after finishing the story, but Gatsby's entire drive and motivation in The Great Gatsby is to get back together with Daisy. So why is he hosting all these grand extravagant parties? He's trying to get Daisy to come to one. Gatsby is such a grade A simp that he invites dozens of strangers over to where he lives, hires entertainment, and deals with all the problems having so many people over causes, all in hopes that one girl, who is, may I remind you, right across the water, will come over to his house. If this doesn't scream, I'm a man who's stuck in the past and wants nothing to change, then I have no clue what else does. So quick overview of Gatsby's mind as we can infer from the story. He desperately wants to get back with Daisy to the point of having an affair with her and trying to get her to leave her husband. All because he, and I didn't mention this earlier, but it's really important, he and Daisy were briefly together before Gatsby went to go fight in World War I. This shows he is obsessive and manipulative to an extent, and he gets rich, buys a nice place, and starts hosting giant parties, with the parties all being in hopes of Daisy eventually coming over. This shows that maybe he's a little non-confrontational, but he's still a little obsessive. And lastly, he says this himself, that of course you can repeat the past, but in all of his efforts to repeat the past, he ended up dead. And at his funeral, only did Nick and Gatsby's father show up. So now he's unable to grow as a person, and he can't repeat the past either. Leonardo DiCaprio is also pretty cool.